So I'm getting, if they just would have told you sooner. If they just would have told you sooner. Hey, I'm Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. Let's get into this message and see what it's about. Off jump, I'm getting this energy of someone not being honest about what they wanted in the relationship. Like, they led you on. I just heard it's important for you to know what it is in the beginning, or what somebody wants in the beginning. But it's almost like they just made you believe that they wanted like a full-blown relationship. But then they didn't behave that way. But it's like they used their knowledge of what you want to tell you what you wanted to hear. I just heard. They knew what you wanted, so they just said what they needed to say to get what they wanted from you. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. What do you want the collective to know? You've been blessed from the beginning. And there's something about this person knowing that. I don't know if you kind of like told them about things that you've gone through and how you got through it. How you overcame certain situations. But it's like they know that you've been abundant from the beginning. So they thought that you could withstand what they were about to give you. Like, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a reading. It's like they like, you could take it. Like, what I'm about to do to you, you could take it. Type energy, which is weird. I'm gonna do this to you because I know you could take it. How dare somebody even approach a situation like this? People out here broken, trying to break other people. Like, there's some people that just live to break people's hearts. They live to hurt people. They look for people that are kind and loving, and they just want to hurt them. I would have to ask Spirit why to see what they say, but it's like some type of, it just feels like a disease. Like, that's a disease. That's like some type of mental illness to actually want to do that. You have to be mentally unstable to think that way. Like, there's something wrong. The lies I'm going to tell you, they will work on you. And you'll be able to get over it, so it doesn't matter if I do it or not. It's almost like your strength intimidates them because they know that you've been through a lot. But instead of like being like your rock, being like, instead of them putting themselves in a position to be like a safe space for them, it's like they just want to break you down. Like, it's almost like it becomes like a test for them. Like, okay, what can I do? Like, how can I hurt you? Like, if you are someone who can get over trauma easily, how can I go beyond that? And how can I... It's like some type of sick game that I'm picking up on. I don't like this energy. I actually wasn't going to read, but then Spirit placed this on me. So I had to turn on the camera. Okay? Because somebody needs to hear this. They want to hold you back from moving forward. what's new with people like this, right? You're stable, like you're a very balanced energy. This person knows this, and they want to make you indecisive about your balance, like how balanced you are. And it's almost like, it's just like a game too, because they want to see if they can move you. It's like I just heard you think you're so smart, don't you? This person doesn't really like the people that they get in relationships with. It's just, it feels like this person just likes to manipulate and mess with people to see what they could do. It's like an ego trip. They want you to feel like something is going to take too long, and then you just don't do it. So this is someone who, like, if you say you want to go, I don't know, you want to go do something that's going to take an extended period of time, like you need a specific amount of training or something, like 2-year training, they're going to be like, you sure you want to do that? You sure you can? Like, and not in a positive way to help you, but kind of like in a way to make you doubt yourself. No one should be doubting you, especially when it comes to aspirations you have for your own life. Your life and your choices have nothing to do with this person. So they can talk and say whatever they want to talk and say and speak or whatever. They can say whatever they want, but it's ultimately up to you to make the decision. So be very careful of who you allow to speak over your life, because there's times when people speak over your life to be encouraging and like positive and help you just think about different scenarios. But then you have people that come off like they're trying to be helpful, but they're really trying to inject doubt into your subconscious mind. And then that doubt will follow you, okay? And then I feel like you would be like excited or happy about this journey that you're about to embark on, but this person would just like say something to just make you feel stuck and like you can't move, like you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money, there's no way. This person has no belief in the Most High either. This person is not a believer, because someone who's a believer is not going to move like this. This person has like a parasitic attitude. They just want to leech any type of energy that they can take from you, they will. No matter if it's good or bad, they just want anything that they can get. And you being fearful and feeling like you can't do something, it actually gives them like energy. Like they feel energized if they are capable, if they find that they are capable to change your mind when it comes to the positive change that you want to happen in your life. If you ever talk to somebody and you're telling them about something that you want to do, that you feel is gonna make you happy and make you feel content, and after you speak to them, you feel all out of sorts about what you were thinking about prior to speaking to them, and now you feel unsure, and not for good reasons, but for reasons where you don't feel sure even about yourself, that's a red flag. That's a sign that this person has triggered insecurities within you, and that was their goal, to trigger the insecurities. And you have to use your discernment, because sometimes it's not always somebody trying to trigger you. Sometimes people genuinely want to help you look at things from a perspective where you're seeing all aspects of different possibilities when it comes to that choice. But if you like really pay attention to a person, you can see the pattern of if what they're saying is coming from a good place or a bad place. And I can clearly see that this person is not coming from a good place. Because just based on how the reading started, with them seeing your strength and knowing about things that you've gone through and how you overcame them, but then they're trying to make things difficult for you. They're trying to make you feel like you don't have enough. And then they're also lying in the midst of it all, making you believe that they feel more connected to you on a romantic level than they actually do, so that they can get what they want from you, regardless of if that's in between the sheets activity, money, energy, like whatever. It's just a simple fact that they're not being honest. Like they're being dishonest about their true intentions. And I heard my intentions are true. So this person will go as far as making you feel comfortable, as though they are being real with you. But they're not real. They're being fake. It's all a facade so that they can follow through with their plan to destroy. Because this person is a destroyer. This is what they do. They just walk around and try to see how many people they can destroy. And it's like, if they destroy people, then that makes them better than them. In their mind, at least. Because they're not thinking right. But in their mind, if they just walk around and destroy as many people as possible, and put on a facade for society to see that they are like the perfect person, they will do that. They will do that because the people around them, they don't want them to appear to be more, what's the word? They don't want people around them to appear to be more successful than them. So they act like they have love. But it's really trickery. The destroyer who acts like they have love, but all you get is tricks from them. They have so many tricks up their sleeve, I just heard. They have so many tricks up their sleeve. And your ability to take care of yourself, it aggravates them. And it's like they really think about how they can break you down. Have you ever thought about like those men and women who see someone who's like a single parent, or someone who may be viewed by society as like vulnerable, like, you know, okay? So have you ever seen that before, where there's individuals that will attach themselves to people who are considered vulnerable from a societal perspective, and then just try to destroy them? Like, when you destroy someone who has responsibilities of taking care of other people, you don't just destroy one person, you destroy the whole household. Like, you destroy the whole family. Because if you target the head of the family, you will destroy an entire group of people. You see, so that's why I'm labeling this person as the destroyer. Because like if there's a father in a household full of children, and that father loses their mind, then the children are going to have to fend for themselves. You know, and children can't really fend for themselves, you know. Same thing with a mother. If there's a mother in the house and she's the only one taking care of everyone, and this one person that is the head of the household, the one who holds it down in the home, make sure the bills are paid, make sure the food is on the table, make sure the house is clean, make sure everybody do their job. You know, if that's not happening, then everything is going to fall apart. So this person right here, they know that, and they like to see that they can be so destructive. They love to see, it's like art to them. That is crazy. They look at it like art. Like, if I can just break that person down to the point of no return, then I've succeeded. And then I'm just gonna leave them just like that. I'm just gonna leave them there. And then I'm going to watch them from the darkness just to see what's happening, just to see how far my work has taken this person, how far they've descended after I've done my work on them. Energy. Nah, this is a person that you do not want to introduce to your family. This is a person that you do not want around your children. This is a person that you don't want in your home, because that energy can linger. You don't want that energy in your home. This is not good energy, because smiling your face all the time, they want to take your place. They're backstabbers. This is a backstabber, okay? This is a backstabber. This is someone who wants people to be out of place. It's like they work for the negative energy. They're dark workers. Like, they have abilities, but they use them to hurt people. They don't use them to help people. They use them to hurt people. Like, this is their goal. This is what they do. Now, let me find out what does Spirit want to tell you? Like, what's the advice? This person loves to destroy things and then look at what has been demolished after they've done their work. They feel like it's like their job. Like, this is what they should be doing. It makes them feel good. They just they wicked. Like, they have like a wicked soul. This person doesn't have any light. The light that they use, or the light that other people may see, they force that. That's forced. Because they're really miserable and they have a disgusting attitude. So they force themselves to look like someone of the light. They just put on a show. They're a good actor. Yeah, this person is a great actor. Because I feel like a lot of people believe them. A lot of people gravitate to them. Because you won't know until you know when it comes to this person. What is the advice here? Be strong. You are going to succeed with the Strength card and the Six of Wands. You are absolutely going to receive this person's plan to destroy you and your family. It is not going to work. It is not going to work. I want to say I rebuke it. I do. I rebuke it. It's not going to work. They can't come near you with any of that, because you have too much power to let a parasite defeat you, because this person is parasitic. I heard acidic and parasitic. You know, acid is not good for you, especially too much of it. And then I'm hearing acid causes cancer. I believe that Dr. Sebi said that. Mucus. This person is mucus. And mucus is disgusting. Okay, let me see. End it. If you're still dealing with this person, or if you're considering dealing with someone like this that you just are not too sure about, don't be so quick to bring people around your family and into your home. Because people have like energy attached to them that's not good energy. And then it will be in your home. You gotta clean your home. You gotta do a spiritual cleanse, okay? It's like they're working on distorting your blessing. This is what they do. They work on distorting people's blessing, because they could siphon that energy that you had prior to the distortion that they caused. And that is what powers them up. They see your strength and they know that they're wrong for doing this to you. But you have to know that they're wrong. You have to use your discernment and recognize a person like this so that you can tell them no prior to them getting too close to you, prior to them accessing a part of you that can become weak for them. You know how once you end up like really loving someone and really caring about someone, there is a sense of like vulnerability there because you open up to them. And when you open up to someone, you really give a part of yourself to them. Like, you know, you give a part of yourself to this person, and it's either someone's going to want to be there for you to support you and make your life better, like improve your life, or they're going to want to use what they know about you to use it against you later, to like affect you in a negative way. So it's either they're going to use what they know about you for good, or for better or for worse. So it's like stand your ground, recognize when you're feeling like funny about things that are being said, and like your feelings about your goals and where you're going and what you're doing. Like if somebody is making you feel, if you were just ecstatic about going to some type of training program or going to college for something that you've always wanted to do, and then after you tell them, they're like, well, what about the loans? I mean, the loans are a lot, but at the same time, if you were already willing to, because there's ways to get out of those loans too, but if there was, well, under certain circumstances, but that's a whole nother story. But their goal is to make you not move forward towards what you want to move towards. Like, it's like, I don't want you to move forward because I know you're just going to improve. You're going to get stronger than you already are. And this person already feels like you're too strong for your own good. This person does not want you to be strong. Oh, I'm shaking my camera, sorry. This person does not want you to be strong, and they don't want you to succeed. And they definitely don't want other people to see your success, because for them, they would have failed their goal to destroy someone, because this is what they do. This is the job that they have. It's like they've been chosen for it because they're so weak that they allow the negative energies to move through them and tell them what to do. You know how when people say they do something horrible and they say, oh, the voices told me to do it? This is that energy where this person is affected in that way. And they could control it if they chose to change their life around, but they're not going to do that because they're getting too much power from this. They already, they feed off of being able to force a negative influence on someone's life. And it's even better for them if that someone is connected to other people. So if if they target that one person, then they bring down like everybody that's connected to this person, especially in like close proximity, like preferably within the same home as that person. It just reminds me of when the bowling pins, when you hit a strike, you get that first bowling pin in a triangular shape lined up. You hit that first pin in the front, all of them are going to fall down. And that's what that's why this person goes for people who seem vulnerable, people who are like single. I keep hearing single parents. Single parents. This is that type of person. And it could be men or women. It's not just one or the other. It's both. This is just a dark energy that looks for people that are weak and attaches to them, and builds up all of this disgusting, nasty malice and like tragic moments and trauma, and just like keeps on dumping it on this person to the point where they're like, I'm hurt, so I'm gonna hurt other people. It reminds me of the people that have like a STD, like one that can't be cured, and then they keep passing it along to different people. But they don't. Now these are people that don't express to the other person that there's something going on with them. when it comes to their health, and that they have an STD. Like, they won't say anything about it. But then they'll keep on keeping on with a bunch of different people. And then these people are like thinking that they're the only one. Meanwhile, this person is with a bunch of different people. Or like the person that's married and cheating on their spouse, and they have something and the spouse don't know. And then they bring it back to their spouse. Like, that is so hurtful. And it is so, like, that's like probably one of the worst things that someone could do to another person, especially when that other person is like so devoted to you and they love you, or they're supposed to love you and you love them, but they betray you in that way to the point where you have a permanent scar from that relationship that cannot be removed. This is that type of person. This is that type of energy. That energy that just feeds off of more negativity to the point where they're just drowning in the darkness. And in this lifetime, it's not likely that they'll find the light. They will never find their balanced place. They're just completely consumed by the darkness. That's what I'm getting from this reading. So Spirit is just saying that you're strong and you're going to get through it. They just want you to be mindful and pay attention. It's like, pay attention when this energy comes near you, comes towards you, and don't be so quick to let people around in your home or around your family. That's like the message here. Let me see. I'm gonna get a message to end it. Let me see what Spirit wants you to know. What do you want our honey roses to know, Spirit? Let's see what they want you to know. Welcoming the help of others. I hope that I did help you today, or tonight, this evening, whenever you watch it, this morning. I hope this message does help you, because I was compelled to get on here and read this, because I heard that they could have just told you from the beginning, and I knew that it had something to do with the reading, so I had to just come on here and say and tell you. Cleansing mind, body, spirit. Yeah, you need a cleanse from a person like this, especially if they came into your home. Okay, need some lime, some salt, some black salt. Palo Santo, smoke it out, smoke it out. Okay. Florida butter. And some good old Mr. Clean. You can't miss Mr. Clean. There's like a bald man right there in the front. You can't miss him. I think he's smiling real hard too. That smells good, Mr. Clean. Let me see. Fabuloso smells good too. Let me see. Practicing daily spirituality. Yeah, this is a part of your protection. To practice daily spirituality. That's just like communicating with spirit and just speaking by yourself in a quiet room. But it might sound crazy to people who don't do that, and it might feel like you're talking to yourself in the beginning, but know that you're talking to your spirit guides. Like, if you feel like you need guidance and you need help, speak out loud as if you're speaking to me, or as if you're speaking to a close family member or a close friend. And speak to spirit in that way, and bear it out. Purge it. If you need to cry, cry. Okay? Because spirit will hear you. Okay? Especially if it's genuine and it's coming from your heart. That's when it's real. And that's when they start to give you visions and messages, and then you're like, wow, where's all this coming from? It's coming from your own heart frequency. It's coming from you. So that same love that you bear, and that you aren't afraid to be vulnerable and show to spirit, they will give it right back to you, because they know that you're being honest and your heart is pure. Okay? This is the last card. Meditating and reflecting, embracing sensuality as union. I got this card in the last reading. Like, your sensuality is very powerful. It's a very powerful energy that intertwines with the spirit realm in a very profound way, to where you can make things happen that you didn't know you could, right? Until you do it, okay? So meditating and reflecting also brings about a healing journey for you that you are the director of. Because even though it's difficult, just knowing that you can make a change in your own life from choosing to look at things that affected you in your life and just know that you're okay. Like, just let yourself know that you're okay now. It's not happening anymore. Even though it hurts, purge it out, like I said. Speak to Spirit about it. And ask Spirit, help me to heal from it. Help me to heal from it. And slowly but surely, you know, you can't put a time on it of how long it's going to take. But if you truly want it, you will be granted access to healing for whatever it is that is affecting you. Okay? But it's very important that you don't let individuals in your life that could really cause an infringement on your healing, cause a pause to your happiness, okay? That's very important for someone, and I hope this message does reach the individuals that need to hear it, okay? And yeah, that's all I have for you. Thank you for being here. Always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you're a magic. Much love to you. Bye.